Hello friends, today we'll talk about how King Shantanu of Hastinapur met with Bhisma and Satyavati. Uh, One day while riding along the banks of the river Ganga, King Shantanu saw something very unusual. The river, which was always flowing peacefully, was being stopped by a young boy. The boy was standing in the water holding a bow and arrow and blocking the river's flow. King Shantanu was amazed. The boy was very young, yet he looked calm and strong. As the king looked closer, he felt something in his heart, a strong bond with the boy. He began to wonder if this boy could be his son. Just then the river goddess Ganga appeared before him. She spoke gently and told him the truth. The boy was indeed their son. His name was Debabrata. Ganga explained that after leaving the king years ago, she had raised their child with great love and care. Debabrata had learned the Vedas and the act of war. He had become wise, strong, and noble. King Shantanu was filled with joy. He hugged his son and brought him back to Hastinapur. The people of the kingdom welcomed Debabrata with open hearts. They quickly grew to love him because of his honesty, strength, and kindness. Many people believed he would become a great king one day. Shantanu felt proud and happy to have Debabrata by his side. Some time passed. One day King Shantanu was riding along the banks of another river, the Yamuna, when he smelled a sweet and heavenly fragrance in the air. Curious, he followed the scent and saw a young woman in a boat. Her name was Satyavati. She was the daughter of a fisherman and helped her father by rowing people across the river. Shantanu was moved by her grace and beauty. Though she came from a poor family, she looked noble. He felt in love with her and went to her father to ask for her hand in marriage. The fisherman respected the king but gave him one condition. He said, "If my daughter marries you, her son must be the next king." This made King Shantanu very sad. He loved Debabrata too much and had always dreamed of being a king. He could not accept the condition and returned home with heavy heart. Debabrata soon noticed that something was troubling his father. He asked what was wrong, but the king did not explain. Later, an old minister told Debabrata everything about Satyavati and the fisherman's condition. Debabrata was deeply moved. He loved his father and wanted to make him happy. So he went to the fisherman himself, bringing soldiers with him to show respect. He asked for Satyavati's hand in marriage, not for himself, but for his father. The fisherman was impressed but still worried. "Even if you give up the throne," he said, "what if your children later ask for it? I want to protect my daughter's children." Debabrata thought for a moment. Then he made a powerful promise. He said, "I will never marry. I will never have children. I give up my right to the throne forever. No one from my side will ever ask for the kingdom." This promise was a huge sacrifice. He gave up everything, a family, a wife, and his chance to become king. From that day, people called him Bhisma, which means the one who made a terrible vow. The gods in the sky were so amazed by his promise that they showered flowers from the heavens. Bhishma's vow became one of the greatest in history. The fisherman finally agreed and Satyavati married King Shantanu. She became the queen of Hastinapur. But Satyavati had a secret that not many people knew. Before becoming queen, she was known as Matsyagandha, meaning she who smells of fish. Because of her body odor, people stayed away from her even though she was very beautiful. One day a wise sage named Rishi Parasara got into her boat. He was struck by his calm nature and beauty. While they were alone into the river, he asked her to be with him. Satyavati was shocked. She said, "What about my future, my purity, and my reputation?" The sage gently promised that no one would ever know. He said she would remain pure, and as a gift, he would take away her fish-like smell and give her a divine fragrance that would spread for miles. Satyavati agreed. Then in the misty river they came together and the child was born. His name was Krishna Dvaipayana, who would later become the great sage Vyasa, the writer of the Mahabharata, the greatest epic of India. As promised, Rishi Parasara left her a virgin. From that day, Satyavati was no longer called Matsyagandha. She became Yojanagandha, meaning she whose fragrance spread for miles. This is the story of how King Shantanu met Satyavati, how Bhishma gave up everything for his father, and how a simple boat woman became the queen and the mother of a great sage. It is a